Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Stoneblock3. Today, it's cooking with Renovate. So guys, what do we have? Last episode, we did all this stuff here, right? And we made that. So that made our rice and it made our onions. And I believe we are maxed out. I think this thing stopped. Yes, it has stopped. So we're maxed out at 165,000 and this thing is still making them. I'm not quite sure. It might be able to carry a couple more, but this one's done. And then we made this, which was the automated chopping block, right? So I tore that down and mass produced it over here. And basically we have all the knives going in the top. And then we have a stove here that's catching these first three. They go in here, and then underneath the floor is a pipe that goes all the way over here and then all the way into here. I put the storage drawer here. We could have put it over here, but it won't reach those. So I wanted it centralized, so I kept it here. That way this one, the drawer controller can see these and it can see those, all right? So I didn't have to make two systems. And so we got that there. And then, so these first three are going in through here. They get piped over to here. And then this knows that these drawers are here. So it's already making this stuff here. This one is the dough balls, so it's doing dough balls, and then underneath this drawer and this drawer are one of these. So each one has one. This one's whitelisted to noodles, this one's whitelisted to the fish, and then if you remember, the fish actually discharges bone meal, so we put the bone meal in there, so it's catching the bone meal. So this is all done. I mean, it goes pretty quick. I mean, I don't think I need to tick speed that. Just letting it run while I was building this, like literally, I already have 3,000, and that's just from, you know, doing this floor and doing some stuff here. So it didn't take that long at all. So it's pretty quick, and we just have these set to the standard 20. We could set that thing to like 5, and this thing would just go crazy. So, but I'm not worried about it. We can leave it chunk loaded. I'm actually turning them off right now. So what I wanted to check on today, guys, is basically the last part of all this is the cooking, all right? So I made the cooking pot. It requires a campfire underneath, so there's a campfire down there. And then if you look at this, it's got the recipe here, and it goes in, and then you have to add a bowl on some of them, and then it looks like it's going to discharge the bowl, and then you get your crafting recipes, right? So I don't know right now is if the bowls go in the top. So that's what we're going to find out. So we're going to figure this out, and then we're going to set it up. So you need to go in here and type in compressed, grab one of these. Actually, we're going to grab 2 of these. All right. So we're going to put, how do we want to do this? Probably we have to put crafters on this because all the stuff that's going in there is going to be this. Yeah, it's going to be these things. So we'll probably have to hook up a crafter to this. That's going to be fine. So we'll put a crafter into the side of this. I think that will work. I want to check this first. So I want to see if the bowls go in the top, right? So we need to go in here. My inventory is always a mess. I'm notorious for that. So let's do pipes. All right, let's just grab a stack of pipes. Let's grab an upgrade. I don't think we're going to need very many upgrades. Let's just grab 2 of those. Let's just, oh crap. Let's just go ahead and put all this stuff away, guys. I don't need a drawer right now. Let's not do the floors. We'll do that later. Not worried about it. Let's put that away. Okay, so let's go like this. Just curious. Does that plop in? Oh, we have to make the bowls first, don't we? Let's go in here to bowl. We have bowls. All right, let's grab one of those. I'm not gonna put it in this system. We'll put it in here for right now. So we'll put it in there and then wrench that. All right, so does that put the bowl, that puts the bowl in the top. So we do not want that. All right, so if that puts it in the top, that means the bowls need to go in from the side. So we could do it like this. All right, so let's break that and break this. All right, so the bowls need to go in from this side. I wonder if we could use laser IO for this. We could. Let's go like this and put the bowl in here. All right, so does that put the bowl in the right spot? It does. So it's loading those with bowls, which is cool. So then, how do we want to do this? So then we could probably, let's see, we could use laser IO, but I'd have to pump everything into, let's see here. Let's try something. Let's put, so all the ingredients are going to go in the top, right? So let's try a crafter. Let's just try this and see if it works. We're going to have to run some cables. That's fine. Once we get it done, once we get it to work the first time, we can just mass produce this thing. So let's go in here and grab a crafter. Do we have any? We don't have any crafters? Well, okay. Let's grab a crafter. All right, and then we're going to go crafter here, And then let's rotate this. I got the wrong wrench. Let's grab that wrench and then we'll wrench this to the right. Oh crap, that was it right there. Right there. All right, so that's going to import into that the ingredients, right? I think. Which should be fine. So let's just pick one real quick. So what's the first one that we have to actually cook? Let's go through here and see. So the first one that we have to cook is dumplings. Let's try something easy. Okay, rice, that'll work. Let's do rice. So if we did one rice in the bowl and it should discharge cooked rice, right? Now I wonder if it well, that's gonna, okay, that should be fine. Some of these, I think, discharge a bowl. So we'll have to catch the bowl. I don't know how we're going to do that. We'll figure it out, though. So let's get one that's a little bit more complicated. Let's try this one here. Okay. So this needs raw beef, carrots, and potatoes. All right. So we can do all that from the top. All right. And that's going to create beef stew plus a bowl. But the bowls are already going to be there. So we don't need to add that to the recipe. All right. So let's go over here and make a crafting recepe. See if this will work. All right. So let's go in here, actually in here. And let's grab a beef stew. All right. So we'll do this. Cancel that. Can we get rid of that? There we go. And it's going to make 2, which is fine. Let's just create that. Makes 2 beef stews. Does it really make 2 beef stews? I didn't see that. It says it only makes 1. Let's type in beef stew. I want to see what the actual recipe is. That is the recipe. Do we get 2 of them? I guess it doesn't matter. We could, here, let's just get rid of that. Dang it, that one. We'll just do this, all right? And then we'll trash this one. My trash can's around here, I think. Here it is right there. So we want the one that just says 1. This one. Boom. All right, so we'll keep that one. All right, so let's go over here and try this. And then we'll put this in here. All right, so that's it'll put the beef, the carrots, and the potatoes, and it should come out with a stew. All right, and then we're gonna need some cables. Let's go in here and grab some cables. Actually, you know what? Let's put all this stuff in here for right now because I don't need this anymore. I'm not going anywhere. We don't need gates anymore. I think that's good. Let's just put. We don't need any of this stuff. I don't need that. Let's keep that. That's fine. All that stuff's good. All right, so let's get some cables. Right there is good. And let's see here. Let's get rid of this. Long, slow process. Let's go down. We'll go right beside this guy. I know there's a cable right there. And we will come down and go like this. All right, and then we'll go like this. It's charged up. All right, and then we should be able to pull out that side, correct? With our so we need an exporter or an importer. Let's do import. Actually, crap, I did it again. Import. Yep, there's our importer. So let's put the importer here and let's see if this is going to work. Oh, there's our cables. It's like, where do all our cables go? All right, so this should work. I don't know. Let's try crafting. Let's go in here and do beef stew. Craft. Let's say craft 10 of these. Ready? It says it's missing potatoes and raw beef. Potatoes and raw beef. I guess it would be if I never put it in the system. So we want raw beef and we need potatoes, which I thought I put potatoes in here. Did we not put potatoes? I guess we didn't. All right, so we got potatoes over here. Let's do that. All right, we'll put these in here. So we'll put raw beef and potatoes. All right. Now let's see if we can craft 10 of these and start. All right, see if this is working. It works slowly. It did take it out. Okay, so that does work. So that works. What happens if we have a recipe where it requires, like one of these recipes had, that's not a cooking recipe. One of these cooking recipes actually had 2 pieces of rice, like this right here, 2 salmons. That's not a cooking recipe though. I saw it in here. Unless, yeah, that's not cooking. That's dumplings, right? Hold on. Let's do this easier. Because instead of looking at that little tiny thing, let's go in here. Let's do this here. And then we'll do ultimate stew. There we go. So that's that one. All right, let's go back. Cooked rice. That's only 1 rice. There was one I thought that required like 2 rice. I could have swore I saw it. Rice and eggs. Nope. All right. I did see something there that we don't have. What is this? Dried kelp. We do have dried kelp. That's a pasta. That's pasta. That's a rice bowl. Cooked rice. So the cooked rice has a cooked rice comes out in a bowl. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we got that. We got that. We got that. Well, we might be okay then, because none of these other ones are cooked recipes. They're just crafting recipes, which we could put in a crafter and do all this stuff. That's different. So what the heck is this? This is a blazing cake base with lava. How do you make blazing cake base? Oh my god. So we need eggs, sugar, and cinder flour. How do we get cinder flour? Another rack through this. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a bunch of cinder flour, which is perfect. Well, since we know this works, the cooking recipe, I'm actually gonna take a picture of this. So let's go like this. Actually, we're gonna do it like this. There we go. Let's do this. Take a picture of that. All right, can we get the screen back? Take a picture of that. There we go. Well, let's go over here. Let's go upstairs. All right, and let's turn. See, we need a grinder. It's going to grind that 32, 32, 32. That's going to put it in here, right? So let's change this block here. Actually, let's do this. Let's, what are we missing here? We need a shaft to turn this thing on. So let's get a shaft. All right, so that should turn this thing on. Let's go this. Boom. All right, so this is back on. Right, but it's not spitting out anything right now. And then, has this thing got anything in it? It shouldn't have anything in it. This should be emptied. And this should be this, right? So let's grab, if I just take this out, actually I need to unlock that, don't I? So let's unlock this, this, and then let's get rid of that. All right, and we'll leave it this. And then if I put another rack in here, it doesn't say that we have to crush it though. We're just putting in the netherrack, right? So I don't need this. I just need one of these on there with netherrack. So let's grab some netherrack. So we'll get this started. We'll let this run in between episodes, and hopefully we'll have enough of the sand. So we'll go like this. Put this in. Whoops. Put that in there. Let's wrench it. All right. So that should drop that in there, and then it should be putting it into here. Yep, it is. All right, cool. So let's lock this. All right, so that's producing what we need. So that is the cinder flour. Awesome. All right, I don't know how much of that stuff we're going to need. Let's put this. Let's put that on. Let's do this and then do round robin. And then let's set this way down. We'll just do like 5 at a time. Or let's do 8 at a time. 8. Keep our lag down a little bit, because this is a little bit laggy. All create stuff is, to be honest with you. Let's do 8 at a time. 8. There we go. Yeah, so that's like making a crap ton of it, isn't it? Let's do a void upgrade on that, just so I'm gonna leave this on, so we'll just keep voiding off the bad stuff. So let's do void upgrade. Void upgrade looks like this, right? That's for storage, yes. So let's do that, and we'll put a void upgrade on here. So once it gets full, it'll just void everything out. But that's cool. So we'll have that done. All right, so we'll have the cinder stuff done. So that's something I didn't recognize. So we'll have that done. Is this still cooking? No, it's not still cooking. Okay, so let's go back into this real quick. And I just want to verify everything just to make sure we have everything. So a lot of this is crafting. So we're going to have a lot of crafters running at the same time, which is fine. So let's go back. But I just want to make sure the honey. So this is going to be honey poured on apples. So we'll have to set this up. I'll probably set this up upstairs. Instead of doing the wood, it'll be apples. So we'll get that done. We have these. Chocolate glazed berries. So we have sweet berries. Where on earth do we get chocolate from? Where do you get chocolate from, guys? Chocolate is made from honey? No. Chocolate? What is it made from? Like, oh, here we go. So sugar, cocoa beans, and milk into this. So we'd have to pump milk in every time, I'm guessing, and pump in cocoa beans and sugar. And then it's going to output chocolate. That's interesting. You know what? I wouldn't mind trying this. Is there another recipe? It doesn't look like it. Chocolate and a fluid dispense. Really not. All right. So I wouldn't mind trying that. I think we'll do this next episode. We'll make the chocolate next episode. Sound like a plan, Stan? Let's go back into this. I just want to verify everything. So we got chocolate covered carrots or berries, the pancakes. That's a crafting recipe. Source berries, we can EMC that. Yeah, I think we're fine, guys. All this other stuff we can EMC. That's 6 recipes plus pumpkins. That's fine. This is just going to be, so none of these are None of these other ones, I was thinking maybe they changed the recipe. It looks like they have. When I first looked at this a long time ago, there was one that had like 2 rice. I believe it was 2 rice. It was 2 of something like right here. And I was like, how are we going to separate the 2 items? Like, how's it going to know? Yeah, we're good. So that's 1 rice. Yeah, 2 dumplings. Yeah, none of these other ones are cooking recipes at all. None of these are. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's all we're going to do today, guys. We figured this out. I know we didn't do very much, but we did figure out how this cooking pot works. I did show you all of this, and then we got this all ready, and then we did some cinder dust. So next episode, I'll probably have all of the crafting, all of these things set up, and then we will work on making the chocolate and also the honey. I think that'll be fun. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.